What's up guys? Welcome back to Toon, Duelists. This is part 2 where we reveal all the known cards of the Killer Toon archetype so far. If you haven't already, definitely check out part 1 where we uncovered all the monsters of the archetype, and without further ado, let's dive right into it. First we have the quick play spell Killer Toon Synchro, which you can only activate twice per turn, and it has the effect that you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn after this card resolves except tuners. Also, add one Killer Toon card from your deck to your hand except Killer Toon Synchro, then immediately after this effect resolves, you can Synchro summon one tuner. So obviously, Synchro summoning turn 0 isn't enough, they have to give you this quick play spell that lets you Synchro summon during your opponent's turn, and you can even activate it twice per turn. Next up we have the field spell YuGiOh Killer Toon, which has the effect that during the main phase you can normal summon a tuner in addition to your normal summoner set, and you can only gain this effect once per turn. Also, Killer Toon Loudness War you control gains 3300 attack while your opponent has a tuner on their field or in their graveyard, and also once per turn you can tribute a tuner to add to your hand or special summon one Killer Toon monster from your deck. Also, you can special summon for the rest of this turn except tuners. And finally, we have the normal trap Killer Toon playlist, which you can also activate twice per turn, and it has the effect that you can target a Killer Toon monster you control or in your graveyard and apply these effects in sequence. Also, you can special summon for the rest of this turn after this card resolves except tuners. Apply this effect that activates if sent to the graveyard as synchro material or return it to the hand. So now that we've covered all the cards, I want to give you an example what this turn 0 synchro summoning could look like. Of course, you need Killer Toon Clip, which is the only one that lets you do this. And if this one is sent as synchro material, you can banish a random face down card from your opponent's deck, which is already pretty nice. And of course, depending on the other material you use from your hand, you either pop a monster or pop a spell or trap, which is also a good interruption. The only two synchro monsters you can bring out though are Killer Toon Trackmaker or of course Killer Toon Red Seal. Now during your opponent's turn, Killer Toon Trackmaker is basically just a search, but Red Seal is actually the real problem here. Because obviously increasing the level of your opponent's monsters by 1, at least those with 1700 or less original attack, can mess up his plays hard if he plays an Xyz deck or a Synchro deck or something like that. And on top, it can of course negate the effects of a face-up card during your opponent's turn as a quick effect, which is also pretty amazing. So if you go turn 0 for a Red Seal, this would mean you banish a random card from the extra deck, you pop a spell and trap, you'd mess up the levels of your opponent, and you have a quick Omni Negate on the field. I don't know about you guys, but this definitely sounds pretty meta to me. But what do you think about those cards? Definitely let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.